My day starts really early and I'm trying to get a lot of sleep because I wake up at 6 and I get ready and then leave my house about 6:38. Get to school around 7. Go get some breakfast and then go to my first period, which is health. Well, when I was younger, I would mess around, but now I know that school is really important.
Ben, what's one?
I'm interested in certain things that makes me want to keep learning about them, and I feel like it can go somewhere and it opens a lot of doors for you. There's one person once told me, he was a motivational speaker, he told me that your attitude determines your latitude. And I thought about it hard and I was like, that is very true, and it hit me right here in the heart. Being positive is a really strong thing for me. So
Steven is a kid that has all the potential in the world. He's really smart, he's really positive, he's a go-getter. He's not going to sit around and wait for people to bring him the things he feels like he deserves or the things he wants. He's going to go out and get them.
This is why I love club. Pause is the place for me, for you.
I always loved music since 6th grade, like writing it, you can say. And then 9th grade, I took it more serious. My opportunity came, I took it, and here I am now.
Steven's going to make mistakes like all kids do, but he is going to make very few of them if he stays on the track that he's on now, because he does listen to what adults tell him and takes into consideration all of their advice.
Got a smile, kiss cafe.
He really is just a natural leader, whether it's just in talking and trying to uplift people or just interacting and playing sports and being the one to just be the good guy.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Pues eso de que sabe sobresalir.
Steven is different. He is not like the other kids that are quiet and shy. He always wants something more.
What grade are you in? Fourth, that's cool.
He sees the bigger picture, and he's definitely into being successful for him, but he is one of the few kids that I've dealt with over almost 10 years at the club that really wants to make it a better place for other kids, for other people.
He's just happy and excited about life, and I think he's really excited to be at the club. He sees that each staff individually cares about him.
Well, I've been a Boys and Girls Club kid for 8 years, but I've been coming to the teen center for 4 years, but in total it's 8.
I feel like the club is just like a saving grace for kids in the area. They come from school and they're just kind of scattered, and then it's like they all just kind of swarm to the club, and it's those kids who need it most.
Sí, yo pienso que es muy buen lugar.
I think that the Boys and Girls Club is a good place for Steven to be instead of being out in the street with his friends. It's a more positive place for him.
I just love how they provide something to do now, and it's not always just fun stuff. Also, we have to get down and do your education stuff, help you with the homework, which I love, because if the teacher didn't get to me or I just didn't get it, they can always help me.
Did you see the 7 like that? It's 81 cents. Yeah, okay.
They don't know what their potential is. We don't either. And if they try all sorts of different activities, they may find out what their calling is. And that's the whole point of Boys and Girls Club, is to make them successful adults.
I love club, why I love club, why I love club, why the club loves us. This is why I love club.
In that playtime, in these fun, creative relationships that we create with the kids, we can also throw in, hey, like, how are you doing in school? Are you taking the ACTs? You failed 3 classes, like, what's going on? And so you kind of use those relationships that you create on the fun side to kind of take care of the serious stuff.
I consider the club kind of like another school, but they don't teach you science and math. They teach you about life. They teach you about what we need to be knowing right now. And I feel like that it's a powerful thing that they taught me. Just their whole program just has changed my life.
I know there's drugs and gangs, there's violence, there's all those things that are just kind of attacking, I think, families and communities all the time. And the club really is that safe place.
That's what it's all about. It's all about me just being here enough to give them some sort of hope, to give them some sort of advice that may be beneficial for them in the future.
Billy really gives me like this father figure because like he's just always given me this advice about anything. It can be about anything, we can talk about it, and I really appreciate everything he's done for me. And Bree, like she's done a lot too, just with everything, so really appreciate them. Tara, all the main staff, just everybody I can talk to.
The reason that I do this every day is because I love them. That's about the best word I can come up with to describe it, is I love these kids like they were my little brothers or, you know, my own kids.
It becomes a part of you, and then you love what you do, and I think it's worth it. I know that I can only do so much, and ultimately they have to finish school and they have to take their own tests. But while they're here, I can provide the tutoring, I can provide the mentoring, I can provide those positive conversations to say, yes, you can do it. I will help you as much as I can.
52 cents.
Right now, like I feel like I haven't given back that much, but one day I want to give back like in a big impact kind of way, like get back with a lot of love, you can say.
I definitely believe that it's worth everybody's time and money to invest in places like the Boys and Girls Club, because we are teaching these kids right from wrong. We are establishing potential. You know, we're working on that every day, that what they don't get in school, they can get here. I think everybody that works here for me definitely firmly believes that what we're doing could change the face of the world someday.
When I graduated from college, you know, people would say, what do you do for a living? And I just say, I change lives. That's my goal.
Before we change the world, we gotta change ourselves. And like, it's deep, like that's deep. I wanna make them proud, especially my parents, because when they came to this country, like they came for the opportunity for them and for their kids. That's why I want to be positive and I want to do something good, because it really affects the people around me, my peers, my family, my younger brother. Being positive and doing good things really does go far at the end of the day.